Now I'm going to carve out a little more negative space. To bring out a little more light. And again, I'm just kind of blending as I go. I'm not really putting a lot of plan into blending because I know that I can come back and cut the vase a little bit more. And also cut my shapes out more too. So maybe I've got too much flour up here and I need more space. So I just cut around my flower. Some flowers I want to bring more into the background. So again, using my finger, I just cut around. Some of the colors are actually more subtle because I'm going to come back and put some brighter colors on there too. I also want to do a little bit of layering to make the acrylic painting like a watercolor almost. I like color behind color and I like to do layers. But in this case, I'm not using medium, I'm using very thin paint. Because with acrylics, you can use water. And I like to use water because I like to use water because it's more spontaneous. I use acrylic medium too, but in this case I'm doing it with water. Now I'm also going to use a little bit of green and some yellow and put in and cut some leaves in. Because I'm really not looking at the painting, and I'm doing this upside down, I don't have to really concentrate on doing this perfectly. And it allows me to keep connected to my the right side of my brain and the intuitive part of me. So now I'm going to blend just a little bit of yellow and brown together right on my canvas to put in the table. Maybe a little red. To cut in the table. And again, thinking about my composition and what I started off with. But not necessarily am I going to cover with the white, because I kind of like that white. Again, it's like a watercolor effect. Right now my vase kind of blends right into my picture, into my table. So I'm going to come back and put some more color on my vase. I'm going to cut my background out more so my table will be more defined with a little thicker paint in just a little bit. So now I'm going to do some more white flowers. Actually, I'll do some blue flowers. Even when the paint kind of runs, actually, it's cool. And now I'm going to use some thick paint to accentuate my vase and bring out my flowers. I'm going to take a small brush and cut in my vase, or actually cut in just a little bit of the edge of the table. And then blend it down. There we go. And then maybe a little bit of probably some more leaves. Then some big red flowers. There you go. I think I need to cut my background a little bit more. So I'm going to take paint right out of the tube and make the walls a little more pink. Just a little bit more blue. And I also need to put just a little bit of blue on my vase. Go. And there's the painting. Spontaneous and very impressionistic. But, on the other hand, not overly done.